You're hosting someone that's playing GTA right now.
I know. It'll exit host in a second, and Crispy's the most
This show is an
impatient
opinion-based show.
fucking
Opinions
person in the
expressed here
world.
of the person who expressed them and not a reflection of how League Gaming or its
I don't
staff
think he
speaks or
trusts you
thinks.
after
This show is for
yesterday.
mature audience.
You know what? Fuck that. You guys get so butthurt about this show and our opinions. I don't even know why I bother putting a disclaimer. You pulled the mercy card once, just contact him when you get butthurt, cause it's coming.
All
God,
right.
please don't let me suck.
Here we go. We're here. We're live. What you guys got?
This thing on?
We're in. We're on. Dude, we're live, bruh.
Mike, when's the last time the Doghouse went live for the show?
The last time the Doghouse went live, I believe, was season 3. I'm not even 100% sure. I'm not even fact checking. That might be fake news. Might be fake news. So we're here.
Fake news.
We're here to do the first ever Doghouse ego boosting all-star invitational tournament where we will all draft teams for the little round robin tournament, and the gay people have their own little shirts. So anyway, to pick who's going first, we're gonna get the infamous Philly hat. Oh, shut up, Air Raiders.
Don't hate Mike.
I'm trying to promote
The
it
Phillies
from
hat.
soon.
I made him retire that hat.
Yeah, I thought we retired it.
We did, but I
thought
mean,
that was a thing.
it's part of the show now, so it's gonna come in handy here.
Oh. All right, so you guys are gonna have to talk while I try to get this this game up, this thing up here on the site and promote. Ready to go. This is why we don't go live.
That's why we don't go live. Too much pre-planning. This is all edited out.
I know, right?
Yeah. We don't even have Crispy here to save us.
You know what? Instead of talking, can we just have a moment of silence for the death of Cato Canada and his 3-year ban?
Fuck
That is
no!
Three seasons. That is ridiculous.
Air
Right.
Raiders has no purpose in life now. Like, that was his motivation to succeed. Now that Kato's gone, Air Raiders, what are you going to do now?
I'm
Are you
gonna have a
gonna
much
live
more
your-
peaceful time in the chat box. Now it's just RG Breezy. We could take care of him. I'll live a happy LG life.
Little do you guys know, whoever messes with the Air Raiders mysteriously ends up banned at some point in their career. Just remember that.
It happens.
I feel bad for Cato though, man. He lived for chirping you. Where's he now? He's got to look for a Banana League chat box and find someone else to chirp in some other league.
Or chirp
Who
me in
knows?
a Banana League chat box, maybe.
It's true.
But it's not gonna have as much impact. I'm surprised he even makes rosters anymore. I don't know how that ever happened. This is what happens when trolls are in the league. We'll just put Kato in the roster.
Right?
Throwing games, though. What do you guys think about that?
It's ridiculous, dude. It's not the first time it's happened.
No, he was accused of it last season in the CHL playoffs, and then this season, I guess they could just prove it better. So
That's the
Is what it
second or
is.
third guy this season too that's been accused of throwing games. You see it in the managers chat all the time. Guys that don't want to play there anymore just mysteriously sucking more than they normally do. I mean, I've been accused of throwing games, but I just can't stop the wristers going across the body. It's not my fault. It's the game.
any game that Armada puts Jet in, that is a thrown game.
That's a risky game. That's a suey and a half.
That's a playoff winning.
We should probably take the time to remind people that we're not playing in these All-Star games.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
you don't have to-
Yeah, don't worry
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah,
You don't
so,
have to worry about being on Jet's team or Campos' team.
Well, thank God, because, you know, McDavid 97, whoever that is, mysterious person, probably changes their gamer tag every time a rookie comes out and does well. Doesn't have a reason to chirp. So whoever you are out there, small play.
Kempo's two biggest fans, McDavid 97 and old Tiger Madden football player himself.
Right?
You know what? He should never be mad at me. I chose him to be my dude lost state. You know what I'm saying? I chose him.
No, Saucerman. Saucerman asked Raiders not wearing a hat. You guys asked, you received.
Raiders is not wearing a hat.
I gave my hat to Jet.
Oh my god. Okay, well that's not working, so I'm just gonna do this.
And this. And this.
Crispy's trying to hit me with a million freaking things here.
By Mercy and Grace on Audacity? Ew.
By Mercy and Grace and Audacity? What?
Discoverable Kid?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Ghosts of Doghouse Old?
This is, yep, exactly. That's exactly what that is, man. That is old. That is an old banner.
Me too. I'm bored.
Very old. Alright, so here we go. Go ahead and show yourself putting the names in the hat, because we are going to pick out of the hat to figure out who goes first, who's on second, and I don't know who's on third.
There's two. And there's
There we go.
Feels fixed already.
Feels it. Nah, it's not fixed.
All right, now there's five.
It's just as fixed as Mike giving out points.
I won.
Exactly.
We're back.
Well, Campos is fucked.
Campos is still salty. Jesus Christ.
Where is
Jesus
it?
Christ.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, okay, we're going to need a new
First pick in the ego boosting all-star event.
This is the girls' club. I'm
Air
going-
Raiders.
I don't
Oh, rigged. Rigged.
They're all folded the exact same way, and I'll prove it. So I go first apparently. Second pick, Jet.
Oh, there's your finalist
Rigged.
right there.
Third,
Give me last. Give me last. I
Sir
want the rap.
Mike Knight.
Damn it. I wanted the rap. I wanted the rap. All right.
The only ethnic
and then
flag.
Captain Campos gets to go fourth and fifth though. So don't be discouraged, Campos, and I'll retire the hat back to the.
All right.
wall
So this is
thing
going
here.
to be a snake type draft where Jet will pick all the way to Campos. Then Campos will pick again, and it'll go back to Jet, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and, without further ado, because I know everybody's waiting for it. Jimbotron says Campos last again, like every week. So here we go. Midi, you blow. Thank you. That's awesome. Okay. So here we go. First pick in the first ever Doghouse presents Ego Boosting All-Star Invitational is...
I am going to take with the first pick. Getzlaff.
Getzlaff goes the first pick. Look at that.
Oh, remember when he was on the Doghouse? He had all those 15-second rants and then would just stop talking awkwardly for another 15 seconds.
It's the I Love
I
Air
do.
Raiders shirt. He already has a team shirt.
Get out of me. Punch, punch, punch. No, this is our lane.
All right, and the second pick
Goodbye.
with Jet is...
This is our club.
You know, playing goalie, you realize that defense is what wins games. Doesn't matter how good your forwards are. This game's broken. Forwards are going to score no matter what. We saw Air Raiders flying through the air and put one in the net, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going with the defense. I'm going with Watkins for my first pick from Quebec.
Watkins out of Quebec Remparts.
Punch, 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 punch,
It's not a bad pick.
punch.
That's not a bad pick at all.
Can't go wrong with defense.
No. I am, however, going to go offense. I played with this person in certain banana leagues, and I know his skill. I'm going defective Lego out of the Valdorks. Defective Lego. Good center. There we go.
A lot of Valdorks going early.
What's that?
Said a lot of Valdorks going early.
A lot of Valdorks going early. All right. And with the fourth and then fifth pick in the draft, Captain Campos.
They're actually cannons,
Oh,
and they couldn't
there's a lot of good players came off the board already. I've already had on my list.
and these are-
One I don't know how slid to me. I always wanted for my first pick. Ladies and gentlemen, Hugo QC27.
No, that's
Guy just moves the puck,
which one
gets
can
a lot of
we
takeaways, a lot of hits,
moving on?
wins a lot of face-offs. What else could you ask for?
Oh, you scored.
All right.
Whoa.
And the 5th pick, Campos.
For my 5th pick, actually 2nd pick, I will not allow Jet to bring this unity together. Ladies and gentlemen, I am taking Miller from Quebec Ramparts.
Miller. And you know what? Just to stick with the Quebec Ramparts defense, I'm going to go with Bubble Kush Z out of Quebec. Right D as the 6th pick. And I believe it falls on Jet.
You know, I'm gonna stay with defense. I think defense is what's gonna win me from all these wigglers. You guys got a lot of wigglers up there, so I need someone to stop the wiggles. I'm gonna go with the 2nd Walrus out there in Prince George. For my right D, he's gonna complete the package with Watkins. I think they're gonna be locked down all tournament.
No, Dustin, no bad stuff.
And Air Raiders with the 8th and 9th pick.
With the 8th and 9th pick, first from the Prince Albert Raiders, I am going to take Just Lax 10. Then I think just because you have to have some cohesion here, I'm going to take his line mate, New York Giants 56-55 with the next pick.
Right. And it's back to Jet.
That's the same New York Giants that Raiders put in the doghouse a couple of weeks ago. How quickly we forget when we need them.
Motivated him. Yep.
I'm kind of at a loss here. I'm torn between 2 guys. I think I'm going to go with my uglier brother, Mitty 39 from Moose Jaw Warriors.
Son of a bitch, dude. Sniped!
Who said he couldn't play?
Goodbye.
No, he said he'd be good. After trying to change the draft multiple times at the 30th, he decided that he'd finally go to the 29th.
Sure, let's make 2 rooms.
You're welcome, Mitty.
All right. Then I'll pick up my backup pick from the Prince Albert Raiders, Pizza Romo
Can you put that one on top?
on left D.
The big scrub hunter there. Too many all-stars for him.
Let's see. And Captain Campos, you're next with 2 picks.
All right. I'm excited about this, gentlemen. So far, I've been building my team on forechecking. Guys are going to love the takeaways. Guys are going to move with my next pick. I'm going to take Rio from the Calgary Hitmen.
Good choice.
It's a Banana League all-star.
You know what? If you go Rio, chemistry's be brewing. Right. So, my next pick, I'm going to have to go with Maple.
I'm here.
No idea what he said.
So now we have a boy
Hear me?
Nope.
and girl.
Sadly not.
Alright.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can.
All right. My next pick, I'm going to go with New Maple Leaf.
Yep. And because it's twisted,
Need a guy out there who's going to get up and down.
you have to boys and we have to girls. Or you have to girls and we have the boys.
Maple Leafs is going to be so disappointed to play for you.
You want to make
Play for
He
me.
is.
I am going to take the first Tendy off the board.
You go right here.
I think I'm going to go into Charlietown and take Penny Fresh
Now you go in the
out of Charlietown.
I do? Yep. Nope.
You could have waited on him. You could have got him 4th goalie.
Probably.
3 goalies out there better than you.
I don't think so.
Oh, we're about to show you next week.
We'll
Armando's
see.
going to show
We'll see.
you wasted that pick.
We'll see.
So, I was originally going to go Maple Leafs with this pick, but Campos ruined all the fun. So, I think I'm going to go with someone a little bit different. We got a lot of these top teams. I'm going to go with someone that's not on as great of a team, which I think might make them a little bit better. The dude can wiggle. I love me some wigglers. I'm going to go with Henrique 14 from Cape Breton. The guy's a monster, dude. The guy scored 94 points on an offense that, besides him, is not really that good. So I think it's gonna be good for him.
Can you give me a position here, Jet?
Oh, he's right wing. Sorry.
All right.
Raiders going back to back again. I gotta take defense with both picks. So I think I am going to go with the Generals from Quebec. The Quebec defense is just solid. And then also, you know what? I'm going to make it work. I know they're both right Ds, but I don't care. I'm giving my boy Trev Wings the nod here from the Valdorks.
Thank God he'd be in the chat box for 3 weeks about how he didn't get picked if you didn't take him.
Welcome to the Air Raiders. Jet, you're up.
You know, I think I'm going to go with the goalie here. I think I'm going to go probably the best goalie in the CHL this season. I was torn between him and Endo, but I think I'm going to go with LL Cool Sam from the Owen Sound Attack. The guy's a beast, dude. The guy's under 2 goals against average, over 80 save percentage. Those are big boy numbers.
Who did you
LL Cool Sam.
Turtle game?
That's 2 L's, 1 for each of you guys. That's a championship.
Oh man, you didn't even put the play on here I wanted.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead. And I think I'm gonna take out of the Moose Jaw Warriors Mantha. Moose Jaw.
Whoa.
Good pick.
The Stanley Cup winner?
Now CHL All-Star. What a fall.
Fall from grace.
Summer League, boys.
Fall from grace.
Campos.
Back to backs here.
Back to back.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and it's time to grab me another D-man. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be welcoming to the Maui Marauders. Fire 636. I can thump. We need bodies laid out.
Guys,
All right, and with the wrap.
come here. Come on. Come in.
On the wraparound, gentlemen, I cannot let this go any further. Pittsburgher, need a fellow Pittsburgher. Welcome to the organization, Stone Yenzer. Get some shout outs.
Oh.
The love pick.
Yup. All right. I think. I'm gonna round out my team, my starting roster. Out of the Valdorks, Calm Deathclaw at the right wing.
There it is. Heavy Valdorks.
Well, there's only 3 of them, so we picked the whole damn team. All right, so we're back to me. I think rather than finish out my starters, I know who my starters are going to be. I think my guy's still going to be there. I'm going to go ahead and pick a defenseman for my reserves. I'm going to go with old Sketchy 76 from the North Bay Battalion. Guy went 23-1 this year. I like guys on my team that don't know how to lose. I don't know how he wasn't picked as a starter.
Well, maybe he could teach you something. All you do is lose.
Fair enough.
Now this is hard for me because with the goalie pick here, because I have a lot of people on here that I want to pick. Endo's so good. Yinner's gonna single-handedly save Red Deer, but I gotta take the guy who strapped Kazakhstan to their back last season, took us to a silver medal, and I'm gonna give Sly Serial Killer the starting job here with the Air Raiders.
I want it to be known I won more games in the World Juniors than Sly did, so I can't this to that silver medal. Sly's the reason we didn't win gold.
Fake news. And then I guess it's time to take my first reserve player. And I'm going to go ahead. And you know what? I'm going to grab. Man, this is tough once you get down here in the reserves.
It's a lot of good players.
There's so many good players.
It's ridiculous how many good players there are.
You know what? I'm going to take a backup goalie, and I'm gonna go with it's Yinner.
Mm.
Good pick.
So, welcome to the Air Raiders as Raiders.
Tough call. I think with this pick, Maui's talking about how he loves his forecheckers. He loves the center that can take the puck away. I'm going to go with one of the guys that almost led the league in takeaways for center. I'm going to go with Angry Kitten 754 from the Charlietown Islanders. Guy had 85 points, he's plus 60, and his takeaways were insane.
Good pick. Really good pick.
All right, as my first backup on the reserves, I'm gonna go defense. Another person that I've played with before. We're going with Sprangy out of Charlietown as my defense there.
There it is.
Right. All right, so back to me.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm not going to determine who's going to be starting yet, who's going to be the first off the bench. I just like to grab good players, and then we'll see what happens. But with my next pick, I'm going to go another defenseman, one that I enjoy, and one I know is capable of making an impact in this All-Star game. From the Shik It To Me, Saggy Knees,
Oh, Jesus.
Mind Trick. Welcome aboard, buddy.
You want to pick yourself next?
Right?
Hey.
Was that a defenseman he just picked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And on
Last pick?
Last pick.
Nope.
Isn't it?
Nope.
No, one more round.
One more round.
And for my swing around, another forward, I'm going to take Lane, 29.
He shouldn't play for you because you pronounced his name wrong.
Lane.
Still wrong.
I think.
Still wrong.
No matter. Welcome aboard to Maui's Marauders. We're winning everything.
Yeah, I guess. All right, so I'm going to go with, out of North Bay, why Snowy?
I don't know. Why is it?
I don't know. Because I live in Maine. It's always snowy.
All right, I'm sick of everyone. There's like 5 teams that we picked. I understand there's a few really good teams, but I think we need to go off the beaten path a little bit here. I'm gonna go all the way over there to Erie, the Erie Otters. I'm gonna take Zach Krell, the left wing. I had no idea who he was, and then I was looking through his stats, some of the games he could play. Dude put up 92 points. I had no idea who he was until the end of the season. There's quietly a good team over there in Erie. I think they're gonna surprise some people here.
All right, with the back-to-back picks, I'm gonna take my my backup forwards here, and I think for the one I'm gonna go with Drunk from the Calgary Hitmen, or L Drunk, we're not sure. And you know what? I think I'm going to go off the beaten path here as well. And I'm going to go with my boy Velarde from the Seattle Thunderbirds.
It's a good pick. Solid guy. I don't understand how we picked 8 goalies and I ended up with the 2 best ones in the CHL. I'm going to go ahead and take Endo. I think between Endo and LL Cool, it doesn't matter who's going to be out there. I think those are the two best goalies.
Piper.
I think I'm going to go for probably the most improved player in CHL history. One lucky lemon out of the Moncton Wildcats. Was worst goalie of the year last season. Now he's on All-Stars.
What a story.
That's what it's about. That's what LG is about right there. Never give up. Wasserman, one day maybe you can make a turnaround.
And all right, who's Mr. Irrelevant here?
Everyone on Campos' team?
Including this last person.
Still we win. With my last pick, I'm going with Soul from the Owen Sounds. Need another good goaltender. Can't shake those numbers. You guys keep laughing it up. My team steamrolls you.
You and Cater are both going to be out of the league here in a week.
So are we gonna give everybody the whole rosters?
Let's go ahead and recap. Air Raiders, go through your roster real quick.
We got L Drunk, Getzlaff 9815, Just Lax 10, New York Giants 5655, Velarde X13, the Generals, Trev Wings, and my goalies are It's Yinner and Sly Serial Killer.
All right, Jet.
So, the ego-boosting Invitational All-Star champions. The roster looks as follows. The Jets, led by myself and the aircraft carrier. We're going to have at center from the Charlietown Islanders, Angry Kitten, 754. Over on the left wing, we have my ugly little brother, Mitty 39 from the Moose Jaw Warriors. Then we got... Gotta find my guys. I already forgot who my team was. Sorry, teams. Playing right wing from the Cape Breton Screaming Eagles, I have Henrique. I don't know if he's Spanish. I don't know if he's French, but I like it. It's going to sound great putting it in the back of the net. And my defense, of course, anchored. The rock of my team is going to be Watkins. Right on the other side of him, not the first walrus, not the third walrus, but the second walrus. The two best goalies of the All-Star team, the two best goalies of the CHL, LL Cool Sam and good old-fashioned Endo Smoke 69. Stupid gamer tag, but man, can that guy play some tendy. And then my backup D, I have Skedgy 76 from the North Bay Battalion. And backing up my forwards, the hell was my backup forward?
Zach Rell.
Oh, an old Zach Rell. I already forgot about the Otters. I gave them all that props about how no one remembers them, and here I am forgetting about him. Zach Krell rounds out my team for the All-Stars.
All right. So for Sir Mike's Knights, we got defective Lego at center. We have Pizza Romo and Y Snowy. Calm Deathclaw. Bubble Kush Z. Because I refused. I have to put the Z in. Mantha. And Zbrangy. And for Tendies, Penny Fresh. And one Lucky Lemon.
All right, and that's it, boys. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out.
Campos. Campos.
You know what? Ollie's not going to take this disrespect, Jet. I'm going to be gunning for your team. It's going to be a slaughter. Slaughter. Over at the left wing, we have Rio. Sounds like a delicious pizza joint. Who doesn't love pizza? Over at the center, steal of the draft. Don't know how you let him go. Hugo QC27, the man does everything great. Over at right wing, a guy I know really doesn't like me, but it doesn't matter. New Maple Leafs, you're coming to play right wing to fill the net. Enjoy it. Back at left D, the incredible puck moving, wheeling and dealing wiggle man, Mind Trick. Over at right D, the sniper himself, Miller. In net, fellow Yinzer, bringing home the Pittsburgh pride, Stone Yinzer. Now, for the backup in net, Dolph at Owen Sound. Backup playing forward, Line, doesn't matter. I'll get plenty of time to figure it out when he's lighting the net up. And my reserve D-man for the time being, the incredibly thumping Fire Phoenix. Now he's Marauders, baby. Come get some.
Now, Mike, may I suggest that we re-pick out of the hat for matchups?
Yeah, we can do that. Go ahead and throw them back in.
Everybody back into the hat.
While he's doing that, Jet, what's our plan for next weekend?
Next weekend, we're going to do the whole tournament in one day. People have playoffs going on. People got all this different things. We're going to do it next Saturday. No games, no Friday night puck to complete. The whole website's going to be tuning in to watch the All-Star games. We're going to do Sunday. We're going to do 9 o'clock Eastern. We're going to do 1 against 4, 2 against 3, however you guys want to look at it. Winner of those two teams are going to play for the final, for the championships. All the games will be streamed. We're going to commentate. We're going to chirp. It's going to be a great time.
All right. So let's pick from matchups.
If Raiders gets first again, then we know it's fine.
It's rigged, right? Oh shit, I lost one.
Oh,
That's the first pick. Here we go.
Better hope
All
it's
right.
not.
Captain Campos.
Captain Campos, who's he facing? First
He's
round.
going to play
Give me Jet. Give me fucking
Sir
Jet.
Mike Knight.
There we go.
Ah,
There we go.
yeah.
Puts
winner
me
takes
against
the
Jet.
ball.
It's
What a
on.
waste of a championship matchup in the first round.
It's on. All right. So is that
So
it?
what are we gonna do? Are we gonna do like Campos versus Mike, and then Jet versus Raiders, and then the finals? This way we're not competing
Yeah,
against
that way,
each other for
that way we're
just-
not competing against each other for views. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Well, nobody's going to watch your guys' game. Me and Raiders are going to take the viewership.
Yeah, do you mind?
People just realized
And if
Campos was
Raiders
on
are
the
not.
Doghouse a week ago. Everyone thought it was still Jeff.
Oh man.
That's an insult to me. You know, this is war, Jet. Let me tell you something. I brought some spice to this show. All right? You guys have been consistently putting along. Big Daddy Maui comes through, and numbers go through the roof. Ever since I joined the show, hey,
Dude, he wins one week.
yeah.
He wins one
Yeah.
week, and all of a sudden he's got the
Chris-
biggest fucking
Chris
head
came
in the
around.
world.
I got to meet Tris. He personally came out, said you're doing a fabulous job, Maui. Thank you for bringing numbers up.
I believe his words were, "You're all doing an excellent job." Pretty sure. Anyway, this episode or this live stream is going to be in lieu of an actual episode. However, next week on Friday, before the we're going to be recording on Thursday. Hopefully we'll have it out on Saturday so you guys can watch that before the All-Stars. I will have a one-on-one interview with Tris, so you guys still have time to get in your questions specifically for Tris, and then mail time questions specifically for the panel here. So absolutely turn in for that. We were going to try to get Tris involved in the show. Unfortunately, with Krispy Kremer's shit all fucked up, and for some reason my OBS absolutely crashing, we were unable to get that recorded. So I'm just going to do a one-on-one interview with Tris, and we'll figure things out from there.
For anyone keeping score at home, I won this
I won.
It
episode.
doesn't
That
count
was
though.
completely shut
It
out.
doesn't count. Raiders is still top dog right now with 4 wins. Although
It's more
I'm
than he has
actually
in the
going to give him
NHL.
I'm actually going to give him 3.5 wins, because in the first episode, who did he compete against? Field goal and what? Who was it? Getzlaff?
Hey,
Wasn't me?
No, it wasn't. I don't even know who was on the first episode. It was Field
Dude.
Goal and me.
Right? Like that was it.
You guys are welcome.
But
Yeah.
I do want to say for everybody in the chat box right now who's like super butthurt and going, "Oh, this guy got picked, but this guy didn't." Like, shut up. And also, like, contact the insider. They like picking up our sloppy seconds, so maybe they can run something with the rest of you non-all-stars.
Just to throw out there, before Air Raiders just completely gets 10 new Cato Canadas on his back, a lot of you guys are on the list. Just to be on the list out of 300 players is really good. So, you know,
and we'll have Jet throw the list up so you guys can see who got the all-star nod as far as onto the bidding board. And absolutely props for even being on that list. Great job. It's been a hell of a season. There's been a lot of good players, and unfortunately we couldn't pick all of you. But yeah, we decided that we were going to keep it to 9 rounds, and that's it.
Also, we got to tell them that they're going to get, if they play, they get the award.
Absolutely. If you play in the game, you get the award. I think if the backups are able to play, they have to play in one game. Like if you play a second game. Am I
Only
wrong?
2 games.
It's only 2 games. If you play in the second game, you got to put your backups in, man. It's only fair. They're all all-stars, right?
We'll see. We'll see.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. No one's
We'll figure it out. All right. So that's all for this live episode of the LG Doghouse. From myself, Jet, Air Raiders, and Captain Campos, LG. Vape away.
This is a part of the show where we usually shit to everybody.